guys, welcome back to my channel. I know you're tired of seeing me. It's okay. Portia will be back. We're gonna film this week. We have a story that we've supposed to been filmed for a couple of weeks now. It just hasn't happened. So we're gonna film this week and we're gonna post it next week. So I just decided to just do a little quick video and talk about 3 murders that happened on Halloween that were unnecessary, just crazy and sad. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna film today. I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get into the dark side of humans. The first story we're gonna talk about was insane. When I read this story, I was like, what the heck? Well, anyway, so in 2011, Adele Peoples and Marie Adams was just hanging out, chilling. It was said it was his girlfriend, but it was also said it was just his acquaintance, his friend. I don't know, but they were just chilling and they decided to get some Halloween candy together. So they got their Halloween candy, and so he's eating his, and he realizes that some of his candy's missing. His Jolly Ranchers is missing, his Tootsie Rolls is missing, and some of his Hershey's is missing. So he turns to Adams and was like, were you touching my candy? Like, did you eat my candy? And she's like, what are you talking about? I didn't touch your candy, you tripping. So an argument happened, and she got pissed off that he's accusing her of stealing his candy. So she picks up a plate and tosses the plate and chucks it and hits him above the eye, and it causes a gash. So he decides to grab several kitchen knives and stabs her to death. And when he calls the cops afterwards and he gets arrested, and they asked him, what happened? Why did you do this? And his only reasoning is because she touched my candy. But several kitchen knives? You needed more than one kitchen knife? Pretty sure he was pissed off because she threw a plate at his eye, and he was probably pissed off, but stabbing somebody over candy? Is it that serious? I guess it was for Adele Peoples. He ended up getting 30 years. And I want to say he stabbed her over 20 times, 15, 20 times over candy. Well, I hope that candy was worth it, because now you're in prison for 30 years. So our next story is sad. It's sad to me, and it's just a sad one to me. So imagine that you get murdered. Well, I know it's hard to imagine you get killed, but imagine you get killed and your body's out for display and nobody comes because they think you're Halloween decorations. Yeah, that's what happened to Rebecca Cladd, 31 years old. So she was severely beaten. She was hit in the back of the head with a grapefruit-sized rock. So she had blood from trauma. She was severely beaten. So she's trying to get away. So she's trying to go through this chain link fence, and she ends up getting caught in the fence and ends up dying, caught up in the fence. So the next morning, people are walking their kids to school. People are walking by, and they see it, and they're like, "Oh, that's a Halloween decoration. That's kind of aggressive, but it's a Halloween decoration." Nobody thinks anything differently. Even a construction worker thought it was a Halloween decoration, so he decided to go take it down, and that's when he realized it was a human body. So her body was just sitting out there, caught on that fence for display, and everybody thought it was a Halloween decoration. I want to say I would believe that. I would go and double check if I seen something like that. I would want to say that I would, especially in the middle, like it's in a chain link fence. I don't think it was in like a neighborhood or anything like that. It was just, I want to say like out in the dead. It wasn't in a neighborhood for what I read in the thing. So I'm just like, why would you think that was a Halloween decoration? Why wouldn't you at least just go double check so this woman's body could be taken down? But nobody did. The only one did was a construction worker. And that's when he realized it was human. Like, how sad is that? I think that, I don't know why that one was just really sad. Like, they left her body out there thinking it was Halloween decorations. Next time you guys see Halloween decoration and you're not for sure it is, go double check. You know what, that reminds me of this story. My dad sent me this link on Facebook, and this guy, he decorated his house, and he had like gruesome, he had like a guy hanging from his roof, he had a guy laying on the ground with like a safe dropped on his head, he had like holes dug in with like foots and arms, you know, hanging, I mean feet and hands like sticking out of the ground, and several people have called the police on him, thinking it was real. And when I first read it, I was like, that's dumb. Like, how you not gonna know those decorations, and how you gonna really think that's a real body, or whatever. But then when I read this story, I'm like, damn, I mean, shit, this was a real body and people didn't call like they should, so I realized where people would think that, and I'm kind of glad people did that, because I was like, that's stupid, why would you call the cops? But I'm kind of like, in this incident, nobody did that for her, and she sat there all day. I don't know why that affected me. That was sad though. Right. So our next story happened in Summer. I'm just checking the name because I'm not good at names. Sumter, South Carolina. So in 2018, Quentin Patrick, he was a convicted drug dealer, and he's just chilling at his house Halloween night, right? He must have been paranoid. I mean, paranoid out of his mind. People must have been looking. I don't know. He had to be paranoid. I mean, something had to happen where he thought somebody was looking for him, because a knocks on his door. Well, it's Halloween. It's Halloween night. Why wouldn't somebody knock on your door? These kids are out trick-or-treating. So anyway, somebody knocks on his door, and in his mind, he believes it's a rival gang member. So what does he do? He's grabbed his AK-47 and decides to fire through the door over 29 shots. He ends up shooting a little 12-year-old boy over 11 times, murdering him, shooting the father and shooting his younger brother. They survived, but you killed this little 12-year-old boy because you were paranoid, or you feel somebody's out there looking for you. But it's Halloween night. Why wouldn't you look through the peephole? Why wouldn't you look through the peephole before you decide to fire your AK-47 through this door and shoot this little boy 11 times? That's what you can just peep through the peephole, like look through the peephole before you decide to fire. You fire through the door. You don't know who it was. It could have been anybody. And you decide to fire through this story irritated me. Like, it just irritated me. Like, you just killed this little boy. And then the pictures, when I was looking at the story, the picture, he's crying. He ends up getting 30 years for this. Which I believe you should have got more, because you could have, I don't know. It's 30 years. I guess. I'm not in the judicial system. I don't know, but I feel like, because that was just so irresponsible. Like, people are trick-or-treating. Why would you fire through the door? You could at least just, I don't know, but yeah, he ended up getting 30 years, and that poor boy lost his life on Halloween night, and all he wanted to do was just go trick-or-treating and get some candy. Just pointless. I don't know. But so that's gonna wrap up our video. I just wanted to do a quick little video to, put something up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and just these stories were like, kill somebody over candy. I don't know. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys be safe out there this Halloween. If you're taking your kids trick-or-treating or whatever you guys are doing, you guys be safe out there, because there's crazies out there. Well, I'll see you guys in my next video.
It was a nightmare.